Are we backlit terribly?
Yeah, we're very backlit.
Sweet,
this is very
awesome.
bad lighting.
Cool. So this is cinematography in the nature.
Earlier this year, I posted a video about photography and hiking. I made it because I decided this year I want to be able to see and do more than I've ever seen and done before. And part of that means getting in the physical shape to do longer hikes and eventually go backpacking. So this video is the story of how Chloe and I survived our very first 8-mile hike. Do we have everything?
Yes.
We have...
We've got water,
Yes.
sandwiches,
Yes.
lots of snacks, and not just sugar.
Yes.
We are at the trailhead right now. We're about to get started on our 8-mile hike.
We're so prepared. We've been training for not at all. We haven't broken in our shoes.
At all.
At all.
New sneakers.
Chloe made me do some stretches, which I'm pretty bad at. And then we were off to the Santa Paula Punch Bowls. Our first obstacle was a creek crossing that was surprisingly high, thanks to ample rainfall this year. Having never done anything like this before, Chloe and I were surprised that the trail guide we were following literally just said, "Cross the creek."
Just cross the creek. Let's do it. I'm a salamander.
We figured these branches indicated where we were supposed to cross and this string was some sort of a handhold. That was mistake number 1.
So she has to apparently cross the creek holding this rope, and this is like pretty rushing water. Oh my god, what? Alright. How you doing? Back out? Are you okay? Okay. She recovered and she made it. She's a goddamn hero. She tore her hand open. Alright, I'm coming over. 1.61 miles. This is just after Chloe fell.
And I'm like fine, but I did get a very deep cut on my hand. You can kind of see the veins.
I'm like
but
ready
I'm
to go.
not bleeding. Thank you, trail guide, for just cross the creek.
Just cross the creek.
I went in the creek. I might as well have swum across.
Yeah.
I'm soaked from the waist down. When I step, water comes out of the base of my shoes, my brand new shoes.
And unfortunately for our fresh kicks, the creek crossings just kept coming.
So this is what we have to cross right now.
In the process, we actually lost one of our water bottles when Chloe threw it at me and completely missed the island I was standing
And I don't
on.
know what happened because it fell right in front of her, but somehow like she totally missed it.
I never
She's
took
like,
team
"Where is
sports.
it?
I
Where is
never
it?"
took
And I'm like, it's
We
gone.
may have spent a minute arguing about it, but it really showed us how important it is to bring extra gear. We marched on, got lost a few times, and enjoyed the changing scenery. That is, until Chloe spotted a bunch of trash some hikers left by the
They
trail.
don't deserve nature.
She got mad, and then she got to work. This happened way before trash tag, but we're stoked to see this kind of thing catching on.
So at this point, I'm just filming our eventual demise.
And there's this.
Yeah.
And according to Venturine here,
This is the way.
Some careful bushwhacking led us to our biggest stream crossing yet. The water came almost to our knees and the current was surprisingly strong, so we took it slow. Finally, we approached a ravine where we saw our first sign of the waterfall.
We made it.
Not quite. We gotta go down these switchbacks. We are almost at the punch bowl. There goes Chloe.
On our way down, I grabbed a quick shot of the water. At the bottom of the ravine, we came across a tricky part of the trail.
We think we have to climb up that to get to the other side. We're gonna eat lunch.
We decided to stop and enjoy lunch at this beautiful spot. And then, after a bit more scrambling, we finally arrived at the punch bowl. It was incredibly cool. We were halfway done with the hike and celebrated by wading around the ice-cold water.
And we're gonna head back the way we came. Now we say we're halfway done, but really it took us way too long to get here because we got lost. We didn't know what to do when it came to crossing water. That was a mystery. The key, by the way, is take your shoes off. Her feet hurt very much because they do go numb in the water. It is very cold. How do I make them not cold and wet? Maybe stop being a little bit.
After drying off, we began our journey back.
Chloe and I are hiking back right now, and the view is really, really beautiful. 4 hours and 59 minutes. That's how long we've been hiking.
Because of our late turnaround, we were rapidly losing sunlight in the valley. We hiked as fast as we could, which came with its own dangers.
6.38 miles in.
Welcome to Blair Witch Camp. She almost died.
And sun setting, and I just fell huge.
Real good. It was a good fall.
It's not too bad. It's like walkable, but my knee definitely hurts.
In the dwindling light, we actually got lost a couple of times, though we didn't film it, and crossing water in the near dark was pretty scary. But in the end, we did it. 8 miles in the books.
We did it. We are back on a paved road.
Yep.
So this is the end of the hike. We not exhilarating.
Yes.
Though we grabbed a few photos, the point of this hike was more to show ourselves what we were capable of. Since shooting this, we've gone out on countless adventures this year, and I can't wait to show you some of what we've been up to. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next week with a brand new tutorial.
She tossed it and
Behind
missed
you.
the island completely.
No.
Missed the
It
island.
hit the island.
Bounced off the island.
It hit
into
it,
the river
and then it slowly
and
rolled
just
down
went
as she looked in the opposite
just
direction.
gone.